Hey everyone. So this Five of Pentacles came up for at least 5 signs, if not more. And most of the positions it came up as, representing your energy. And this is a general reading, but I just felt the need to get some further guidance on this Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a difficult card. It's the feeling of loss, sadness, being left out in the cold, forgotten about, having to learn really hard lessons, losing out financially, losing a job. So in your general, in your love readings, this card just jumped out every time. So I wanted to get some further guidance, and I hope that this helps you guys out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 or however many cards come out, but 3 different positions down here, just to get some more guidance. So, all right. Help give the signs guidance on this Five of Pentacles. What's at the root of the Five of Pentacles? Ooh. And we have one that came out already, Judgment. So Judgment I'm going to take. It came out face up. Judgment is a card about righting wrongs, making decisions, and making a decision and going for it, atonement. So I'm going to start clarifying some of these cards. I'm going to clarify with just the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, but it's the smaller cards I use in the other readings. So why is Judgment here? What's the decision that needs to be made? So the Five of Pentacles can be fear, worry, crisis. So maybe there's some fear about some decisions that have to be made. What are the decisions that have to be made with Judgment? Two of Pentacles for some. Balancing 2 different people. Balancing finances, love. What else do the signs need to know with Judgment? The Nine of Wands. So perseverance. The Nine of Wands can represent somebody who's afraid to... They're almost on the lookout. Maybe they've been hurt in the past and... they're afraid to move forward. So some of you, this could be past energy for some of you, being afraid, fearful to move on to the next relationship. But for others, that's going to be balancing, maybe balancing 2 people and having to make a decision. Pull one more card and see what comes out with Judgment. One more card for Judgment. Yeah, making a decision about a love. For some of you who are balancing a third-party situation, or whoever is involved in a third-party situation, the other person may have told you that they were going to leave their partner already and they haven't. And that's what you're waiting for. That's why you're feeling left out in the cold. You're defensive with the Nine of Wands here. Afraid with the Five of Pentacles, afraid that you invested in so much in a situation, but the other person hasn't made a move yet. Okay. Give some guidance for the Five of Pentacles. Guidance for the Five of Pentacles. Okay, 2 cards. So the first card is the Eight of Pentacles. So for right now, let go of control. Let the universe take control. Let the universe guide you. Focus on something else. Focus on a project or retreat. You know, the Hermit, the sign of Virgo, they retreat when they need to find clarity on something. They spend time alone. They go within themselves. The man here with the cloak is carrying the North Star. The North Star all right, should we take that clock as a sign? You know, the North Star, he's finding his way by spending time alone. So for those of you who really are just depressed, anxiety-ridden, upset about the situation, take your mind off of it by focusing on a project. Focus on something positive. And when you have those moments that you need to retreat, that's fine. You can do that. You can get some clarity. But try to focus on the positive in the situation. Even though times right now they may be tough. For some who are suffering financially, losing a job, have lost a job. When one door closes, another opens. Okay, I'm going to clarify. For one card for guidance. The Two of Swords. For some of you need to make a decision. Some of you are stuck. You're stuck in this zone of being unhappy, feeling like a failure, feeling lost. Some of you need to make a decision. You need to go within, you need to work hard, and you need to make a decision. You can't live life unhappy. If you're unhappy in a relationship, you may need to make a decision to end it. You may be afraid of feeling, alone, because that means you're going to be single again, but that's when we find our true selves sometimes. Sometimes we lose ourselves in relationships. So some of you here are going to have to make a decision, because this is just too much of a burden. What's the outcome of the Five of Pentacles? Two cards. The end of the balancing act, guys. So the Two of Pentacles came out again. Two of Pentacles came out for judgment. So making a decision for those who are balancing two people or balancing several things in a relationship, or for the people who are one of those people in a third party. The Wheel of Fortune is the end of a cycle. So this is going to end. This feeling of sadness, depression, feeling left out in the cold, strife, anxiety. That's going to end with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, this may have been a karmic cycle for some of you. The Wheel of Fortune represents karma. But the wheel is going to be turning, and it's going to be turning in your guys' favor. And this balancing act over here, there may have been some kind of a third-party situation with this. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of these cards. But the Wheel of Fortune, it's the end of that. It's the beginning of something new. So you guys are going to be healing. Those who have been suffering with the feelings of these Five of Pentacles, you're definitely going to be healing. And you know what they say, karma's a bitch. So for those who have felt like they've been screwed over, you're going to come up on top. I'm going to pull a card. This is messages. It's from the spirit guides, the animal spirit guides. So I thought this would be a nice addition. What do the signs need to know for this Five of Pentacles? Messages of healing. Okay, 2 cards came out. Spider, trust the creative spark that you're feeling and express it through writing. Writing that inspires and enlightens you. And the Goose, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continue striving. And these 2 people here in the Five of Pentacles, they are striving. They're striving to move forward. They're striving to get out of the cold. They're striving for change. But change is going to happen. So let me read these 2 from the book. Okay, Spider. The pulse of creativity is especially strong right now, triggering a not unfamiliar and compelling desire to express yourself through creative writing. Whether or not the tales you weave are true, whether they're based on actual experience or the imaginings of the fertile mind, each day sit yourself down and pour out words that come to you. So that goes along with the Eight of Pentacles. Find a creative project, something that takes your mind off of, you know, the stress of worrying about the Five of Pentacles energy. Don't ponder each sentence or paragraph. Just write whatever wants to be written through you. To inspire and enlighten others, you don't need a profoundly complex tale. Start by describing a personal experience, maybe one like you're going through now. One where you gain some insight just like the Hermit. Don't focus on how people will respond to your story. Instead, just enjoy the process of writing without judging your work or yourself. Write to express, not to impress. In attempting to write, you may find yourself easily distracted, either with others' needs for your time and attention or with those negative thoughts and beliefs that are the product of judgments and shame that you were subjected to during childhood. So where the Judgment card came out here, and Judgment is in this spider over here, maybe for some of you out there, this is past energy that you never were able to let go of. Maybe you grew up with a rough childhood and you were shamed and made fun of, and that's why you're feeling this way. A powerful way to release these habitual and self-limiting thoughts and feelings is to write them in a story. As you do so, don't hold back anything. Through such a catharsis, you heal those words that had originally wounded you. Okay, and Goose. The irony of this is that by resting and conserving your energy, you can actually mobilize your internal resources for the next cycle of work and accomplish that much more. In this fast-paced world, with all of its pressures that impinge upon you, it's difficult to take regular periods of time off, yet it's critical to your health and well-being to do so. Let this rest period be an opportunity when you do things that help your body recover from the stress and strains of your most recent activities. Sleep in, get a massage, spend some time playing with a friend. Take a salt bath, get out of town, and explore the woods. Anything that will bring you peace of mind. At the conclusion of a long spell of continuous stressful activity, even when it has been productive, many people don't allow themselves a period of respite and instead jump into another task right away without relaxing and enjoying the fruits of their labor. It's most unnatural, but in a caffeinated society where technology has created instant access to phones, emails, and the internet, it's easy to give away your power of choice by reacting to a false sense of immediacy and urgency to these trappings of civilization. Turn off your phone and computer and enjoy the sunset. These periods of rest needn't be lengthy, but you do need to implement them, especially right now. So rest, recuperate, and relax. And I'm going to pull one more card from Nature's Whispers. All right, guys, this is important. Shift your energy. Clear your energy, the energy of those around you and the energy of your environment. Winds of change are blowing into your awareness, and this Wheel of Fortune, that's the winds of change. It's going to happen, so be patient. In order to prepare for what is ahead, begin a process of renewal. This process might include clearing away the old that no longer has a purpose in your life. These feelings don't have a purpose in your life anymore. It also might mean changing old habits and patterns that you are ready to release. An example might be actively avoiding overly sugary foods if you're trying to eliminate excess sugar from your diet. View this as a time of shedding that can be achieved with ease and grace. So this is just a tough cycle. Whoever's feeling this Five of Pentacles energy, whoever relates to this, this is just a cycle, but every cycle has an ending and beginning. So just remember to find time to retreat, recuperate, spend some time alone, shut your phone off, shut the world off, enjoy the simple things in life, whether it's nature, spending time with family, really good friends, whatever that may be. The other stuff can wait. The world's not going to come to an end if you don't answer your text within 5 minutes. So I hope this helps you guys out. I just really felt the need to do this with how many times the Five of Pentacles came up for you guys. And I know myself, that's a very tough energy. So I hope you guys have a great week.